everything up.
Yes,
Perfect.
bring everything up.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then I click this to start.
Yep.
It's time. It's time for your local sports attention. It's 4D Sports Talk. Come listen to the sports stars of tomorrow. Followed by the lead to
You good? You can hear?
Yeah, I can hear.
on WARA 1320 AM.
Hey, good morning or afternoon, everybody. This is Lucy Cabral for Deep Sports Talk. We are in studio with Joe on the board. Great to have you in
Again.
here, Joe. And Justin Ferreira, our sports master. Casey is out today. I believe what is she doing? A flag football game or something?
Some flag football.
Yeah.
tournament
Yeah,
that she was
yeah.
telling us
Special
about.
Olympics, something like that.
Okay, so good luck
Best of luck
to
Best
Casey.
of luck. Best of luck to Casey.
And our fearless leader, Dom Damiano, had to work today. So you're stuck with us. This is Freeform Saturday.
The big
and,
three.
and we'll be talking high school sports. Football. All right. Ready to go?
Are you ready, Justin?
Sure.
All right. You want to start?
So there were quite a few games last night.
Yeah.
And there's games being played today in the rain. Yikes. It's kind of cold out there, so I guess this is football weather. But Friday Night Lights, here we go. So, Justin, are you going to start or?
Yeah, I'm gonna start by reading off the text Dominic sent.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. All right.
It's
Do you want to put some music under? What do you think?
I could, yes. Let me
All right.
put on. So Dom, I'm still teaching
That's okay.
myself
That's
how to do
okay.
this.
That's all right.
So, it was go here
Yeah.
to make it super official for our listeners.
We love the music under, so it just
Absolutely.
doesn't sound too.
Absolutely.
And some nice NFL music there.
Perfect.
Excellent. Excellent.
And then I'm pretty sure
Yep.
it's this one.
Yep. And just click. Bring
Perfect,
it up a little
Justin.
bit more.
Bring it up a little bit more.
There you go. Oh, too loud, too loud.
Yeah.
Down, down.
It's like we want it, but we don't want it to
Right.
overlap our voices.
You
How's that?
got it. Perfect, Joe. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Justin, our sports master. Let's take it away.
All right, we have Dennis Yarmouth 26, Nantucket 14, Scituate 28, Pembroke 27, Holbrook Avon 44, Cape Cod Tech 20, Bishop Fien 30, Archbishop Williams 0. First win of the season for the Shamrocks.
Mhm.
Scituate 28, Pembroke 27, Holbrook Avon 44, Cape Cod Tech 20.
Yep, keep going.
Falmouth 14, Nauset 13, Hingham 13, Williamson 7, Atlantis Charter 58, Minuteman Regional 8.
58. Wow.
I know, 58.
destroyed
What
that.
was that game again?
Atlantis Charter versus Minuteman Regional.
Atlantis
Oh,
Charter.
man.
Wow.
Plymouth South 29, Hanover 27, Alston 35, Braintree 6, Catholic Memorial 48, Bishop Hendricks 6, Bristol Plymouth 36, South Shore Tech 6, Fairhaven 48, Bourne 6, Milton 28, Walpole 14. Milton improves to 4-0. First loss for Walpole for the season. Ashland 21, Billingham 7, Staunton 35, Aldridge 32. And an upset alert, Foxborough 14, Hawkington 3. Unixburg Uxbridge 50, Seekonk 28, Franklin 21, North Attleboro 20, Hull 31, Randolph 20, an upset alert, Needham 28, Weymouth 7, Barnstable 28, Durfee 14, Xavier 49, Lawrence 0, Cohasset 48, Carver 14, another upset alert, Apponequet 18, Dartmouth 10.
Yeah, you know that Apponequet team is up and coming this year. Gonna have to look into them.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Old Rochester 27, Greater New Bedford Volk 0,
Ooh.
King Philip 26, Taunton 24, Somerset Berkeley 42, Dayton Rehoboth 0.
So we are currently living in Somerset, right by the high school, actually. And that was a big game, 42. Didn't get to see it, but because we went out to eat last night. However, 42-0 over Dayton Rehoboth. I mean, that's crazy. So I'm going to see if we can dig into some highlights of that game.
Dover, Sherborne 24, Denham 0. Final, Middleborough 42, East Bridgewater 16, and Brockton 52, Natick 17.
Oh, wow.
52, Brockton. Holy smokes. So that game must have just ended because that was today, right? Or I could be wrong.
Could have been this morning or last
Yeah,
night. He
yeah.
sent them yesterday, I think.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Why, thank you.
Thank you
so
nice
much.
job.
Yep, that's it.
Good job there.
Thanks.
Nice. Some of the towns, perfect. And pronouncing, Justin, what's funny? When you first came on board, you had no idea.
It was like trying to repeat Latin.
Right. And funny thing is, when I came on board, I had no idea where these places were. I recognized some of the towns, the ones that kind of live around you, Seekonk, Somerset, Swansea, out that end. I'm from Rhode Island, so I'm like, where the heck is, And what's funny is these town names are like Indian names. And you can tell by the mascots, of all the schools. There's a huge influence of Indian heritage there. So I just find that,
just for example,
I just find that really, really interesting. All right, so where do we go from here? Freeform Saturday here with
Freeform.
high school football.
So I've actually been kind of just taking a peek at actually the Mayflower League football. And kind of what caught my eye was that Blue Hills Vocational Technical School, I believe that's the name of it,
Hills,
are
yeah.
5-0. They've not lost a game yet.
5-0.
5-0 have not lost a game yet, and they're 3-0 in their league.
Wow.
So
wow.
interesting performance. They will be facing Diamond Vocational next Saturday.
Cool.
So and another
At
one
Diamond, do you know?
at Diamond. Yeah.
At Diamond, okay.
And another one that caught my eye was 5-1. We have Hull, and so we have a couple 5-win teams in this Mayflower League. So
Excellent.
interesting to see if Blue Hills will face Hull anytime soon.
Excellent. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple weeks back or a week back, we covered all the conferences. It was 2 weeks ago, right? And so we each picked a conference and talked about it, where the standings were, what we predict was going to happen during the season. And we've had some coaches in here, telling us, they're up-and-coming players and what they expect from them, and, the coaches trying to strategize and getting them ready to play these games. So, early on here, there are a lot of high scores. So it'll be interesting to see, who the star teams come out of all the conferences.
Especially with this high scoring, you have to think.
Yeah.
teams will be having struggles, especially on defense at the start of the year. But
Right.
hopefully, their defense will finally come into play come playoff time, because defense wins championships.
That's right. I've always said that.
Always have said it.
Defense wins games. All right. So the conference that you covered was
This was the Mayflower League. So
yeah, and who
so
is
we
part
have-
of that league?
So we have Blue Hills, we have Tri-County, we have West Bridgewater, we have Southeastern, we have South Shore, and then we have Bristol Plymouth, Old Colony, Upper Cape, Cape Cod Tech, Diamond, Hull, Holbrook, Bishop Conley, and Atlantis Charter.
Yeah, so that's what, for 13, 14 teams in there?
Yeah,
or
around
towns?
about 14.
Mm-hmm.
And they are separated from the North, South, and the hybrid divisions.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
It's but yeah, it's interesting. My former high school that I used to go to was actually, we're planning to switch to that division, but they ended up combining with Bishop Conley. So now, I guess it's still kind of there.
And
the
what
most part.
do you think about that, Justin? I just want to tell you that my husband's listening, and he says, "Great job." Tell him I said so. So I'm telling you that Louis says you're doing a great job.
Star of the show.
But turn up his mic more. Are you plugged in? Yeah, you should be,
I
huh?
should be, yeah.
Okay,
It
because we
feels
did
like it.
turn it up. I
Are
just want to
people
make
having a
sure.
hard time hearing me?
All
It's
right.
almost all the way up.
Really?
Yeah, it's almost all the way up.
All right, and you can see the gauge, the
Yeah.
audio gauges.
Yeah, I
there?
can see it.
Okay.
Hmm.
There's a hum there too. Huh. Justin, you want to talk again?
Hello? Can everybody hear me fine? Something.
The gauge is like, I can see the gauge not really moving a lot when he talks.
Really?
That's strange.
All right. Maybe he's on a different mic. All right. You know what? We're going to try to figure this out.
We'll
here in
figure it out
Big.
for our folks.
Okay, so we'll be right back. I'm going to take it out this time, and we'll see you actually hear us on WARA 1320 AM. This is 4 Deep Sports Talk in studio, talking Saturday, Freeform Saturday, high school football. Good job.
Wednesday, October 12th, 8 a.m. to 9:15 a.m. Networking event will take place at the Burgundian on Park Street, downtown Ames.
So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll put this one. Welcome back. Are we on? I think we figured out the mic situation.
Yep, we're back on.
Yay! Love that. So welcome back. This is 4 Deep Sports Talk, please call in if you'd like. It is WARA 1320 AM. We are streaming and recording live here, and we are in studio. We have Joe Sorelli on the board. Right? Did I pronounce that right?
Celia.
Oh, dang.
That's all right. That's all right.
Celia. Thank you.
Although
Joe's
there
been
wasn't-
with us.
That was an interesting way you pronounced it. I liked it
Celia,
like that.
you liked it like that?
Yeah.
It's definitely Italian, right?
No, definitely. Yeah, it is.
I am Lucy Cabral, and we have actually your paparazzi. I like that too. And Justin, our sports master, who just gave us in the first 15 minutes there an update on Friday Night Lights with the high school sports football. You know, all the games that were played last night. There were a couple upsets there, and we're trying to look into those games. I'm going to try to look them up now, actually. And Joe gave you some updates on the
On the Mayflower.
Mayflower. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah. So a couple weeks ago, we did go over all the conferences and what's coming up for the season. And, you know, we talked about how certain towns or certain towns are in certain divisions. And it was very interesting. We had a conversation, which I know Dominic gets a kick out of every time, and does make the hair rise up on his on his arms and neck. But it's all due to enrollment, and you know,
I think the constant shifting around really just aggravates.
Yes,
Aggravates
it
them,
does.
but-
And you know, Dom, he's actually not only does he call games for us and gives us shout outs, but he also is involved with umpiring. And when you're involved in umpiring, you know exactly what the rules are. And I think in seeing all these different teams play, you can understand the matchups. So it's very interesting. So this season in high school football, it's going to be a very, very interesting season. So, Justin, what'd you find?
All right.
And what conference did you cover a couple weeks ago?
South. Well, I got the South Shore, but we ran out of time before I was able to give my information about it.
That's right. Well, if you want to kind of go over what
All right,
that conference is, what towns are in that conference?
All right. Okay. So this is the most recent as of Thursday of last week for week 4 of the football season.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Mansfield 49, Canton 0.
Ooh,
Oh wow.
another
Well-
upset.
Yep, the Bulldogs dropped their first game of the season.
Wow.
And Abington 20 and North Quincy 14.
Oh wow.
And it says William LeBlanc ran for over 100 yards and 2 TDs, while AJ Nash intercepted 2 passes from the Green Wave.
Oh nice.
And Mikey Gilligan threw touchdown passes for the Raiders.
Nice. 100 yards
Nice.
on the ground. That's
Right.
impressive. It's impressive.
Right.
It's that running game.
Mm.
That's the way to win games.
Yep. And then for yesterday's games, Southeastern 28, Tri-County 6. And Brian Breeder made 4 catches within 79 yards, and Carl Peer 4 catches and 92 yards, both holding touchdown catches, while Nick Levine was 8 of 11 passing for 130 yards for the Hawks.
Oh wow. Only threw the ball 11 times. Wow. Only threw the ball 11 times.
Wait a minute. How do you figure that?
He said 8 for 11.
8 for 11.
8 for
Okay.
11.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And you said they had 2 receivers that both had 4 catches.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Both.
interesting.
Yep. Both 4 catches.
And both had touchdowns.
Yep.
Oh,
Both
wow.
holding
wow.
touchdown catches. Yep.
They got a nice receiving core. What team was this again?
Southeastern.
Oh, nice, nice.
Southeastern. All right, let's check up on their QB.
Did you have anyone else? Or
Yeah,
anyone
yeah,
else?
I'm
You
still
did?
going.
Yeah,
I'm still
sorry,
going.
sorry.
Bishop Ian.
You know what, Joe? You want to put in more music?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Cover up that dead space. Or dead air, I should say.
So let me go right back to.
Yeah, doing a great job there, Joe. It's a quick learner, I have to tell everybody. Very quick learner.
I'm pretty slow with a lot of learning, but this is
Yeah, but this is something you like,
Yeah.
so that's why you're learning fast.
suppose yeah.
Happens all the time. Right, Justin?
Mm-hmm.
I remember when you got on the board. Well, I'll tell you, when I got on the board for the first time, yeah, I kind of freaked out.
Yeah, all these
Perfect.
buttons and switches.
Well, that's what I love to do, press all the buttons. All right, Justin.
All right. Bishop Freedom 30, Archbishop Williams 0. The bishops fall from 1 to 3.
Fallen 1 and 3. Oh.
Yep.
And you said that was Fian's first win of the season?
I don't know if it's. The
I believe
first
you
win of
said
the
that
season.
May when they were doing the
Wow.
scores earlier. Fian used to be in our high school conference, and they were like the Patriots. They'd win every year.
Really?
Would-
Well, they do have a very strong program.
Yeah, they have a strong
Joe
program.
DeVerns, who was the intern before you, went to Bishop Van
Nice.
and graduated.
And I'm pretty sure
uh,
the Patriots have the Patriots former player Teddy Bruschi, I believe his son
yes.
is either affiliated with the program or something
Yep.
like that.
Yep, that's correct.
Teaching them the Patriot way.
You got it. Kind of worried about the Patriots this weekend.
Yes.
Their QB is out, right?
I kind of predicted it because I said mom asked me if I was going to see the game, and I was like, "What's the point? They're not going to do good." And when you know it, they lost.
Yep. But this weekend, you never know, because Mac Jones is out, right?
Brian Hoyer in.
Brian Hoyer in. So Brian's been around for a long, long time.
time.
So we're going to
Yeah.
see what he can do.
Yeah, and Tom Brady lost to Aaron Rodgers last weekend.
Right. Can you believe that? I think the GOAT has things up his sleeve, though. He always does. Although he is going through a lot. Anyway, sorry to
but
get
back
off track, but I'm very
to where I'm
passionate about the
going.
Patriots. Anyway.
All right. Halston 35, Braintree 6, and James Tiller threw a 48-yard touchdown pass to Mario Franecusa Johnson in the loss.
Nice.
Oof.
That's a nice offensive play, 48 yards.
Yeah. Not bad there. Hallbrook Avon 44 and Cape Cod Tech 20. Margaret Obey Lindsay rushed for 235 yards on 17 carries with 4 touchdowns and a 2-point conviction, including touchdown runs for 57 and 60 yards out in the Bulldogs' 30-point first half.
Oh my goodness, what team was this again?
Holbrook Avon.
Oh my God, so they had 235 yards rushing. Wow, that's
It-
really
it-
impressive.
It is impressive.
That's really impressive, and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah. Not to mention this too. Cameron Campbell also scored a 25-yard rushing touchdown
Oh wow.
as the Holbrook Avon offense paced for 409 yards of a total offense.
They all slept good last night.
For sure, right? Great to get a win.
It's very uncommon seeing such an offensive explosion, something like that, especially with high school sports.
And that'll be the changing face for the weeks coming up, in a lot of towns. So it's going to be interesting. What else you got?
I got Hull versus Randolph. Hull 31, Randolph 20. So, in a rematch of last year's Division 8 Super Bowl, the Pirates extracted some revenge against the Blue Devils.
Ooh.
I actually have something notable from that game, actually. Their kicker, Logan Chenette, he hit a 46-yard field goal and was 4 for 4 in extra points. So was a big night for the kicker.
Wow.
46 yards is not easy to hit, especially in like even for NFL sometimes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Wow. What's his
Yeah.
name? Adam
Logan
Logan
Shinnett.
Shinette. Okay, keep an eye out for Logan.
Keep an eye on that kicker.
Maybe we can get him in here.
Hall's Luke Richardson ran for a touchdown and threw a touchdown pass to John Ganelis. 4 catches for 70 yards.
Nice.
And Ganelis, 7 carries for 150 yards, also ran for a score, as did Nick Tahaney.
Interesting.
What else you got there, Justin?
I got
And this is what conference again? I'm sorry.
South Shore.
South Shore. Okay.
I got West Bridgewater 40, Brighton 26.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes 2 in a row for the Wildcats, 2-2. The loss is the first of the season for Brighton. Will DeLacroix ran for 3 touchdowns, 86, 24, and 31 yards, while Sean Carter ran for 2, and James Harris added the other.
Nice.
Awesome. Okay, we're going to take it out again. Man, that was a first half hour just like that,
No,
right?
Just like that.
I'm kind of liking these freeform Saturdays. It's always a lot of fun, even when your head honcho isn't here. So, and of course, KC out there playing flag football. Good luck.
Good luck,
All right, so we'll be right back. This is WARA 1320 AM for Deep Sports Talk, talking high school football sports.
Welcome back to 4T Sports Talk on 1320 AM at Borough. We're continuing our freeform Saturday by covering high school football, and most particularly right now the South Shore Division. And other thing I've got in mind is Cardinal Spellman 17 and Cathedral 6. Jack Duffy kicked a field goal and threw long touchdown passes to Christian Simpson, 30 yards, and Matt O'Donnell, 50 yards, as the for the Cardinals. Brian Gallagher had an interception, and Duffy himself also had an interception as well.
Interesting. It's like Justin's like our new Adam Schefter.
Yeah, I
Like
love it. I love
our
it.
NFL reporter.
And I can't.
Our high school reporter. I like it.
And I'd love to click on another link that I got here, but I can't. But it looks intriguing because it says Spellman's Jack Duffy is one of the most underrated high school football players around.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Well, maybe we can elaborate on that. We have time.
Okay. Let's see. Rockland 21, Norwell 0. The Bulldogs improved to 3-1, while Norwell falls to 1-3. Gavin Wardwell intercepted his third pass of the season and holding a 25-yard touchdown pass to Michael Moray. Jacob Carlson capped a 70-yard drive on which he counted for all the yards with a 1-yard touchdown run. He added an insurance touchdown run in the fourth quarter and finished with 180 yards. Lucas Linder had 43 yards running and 78 yards receiving. Monterey was 7 of 8 passing for 103 yards.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of yards there.
Yeah,
It sure
absolutely.
is. You got some more?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I got a lot. The page is really long.
Oh, that's great. Doing a great job there.
All right, Blue Hills 30. Oh, wait. Diamond 27. The Warriors get back to .500. Jake Risfitter ran 16 times for 130 yards and a touchdown. Camden Modis 9 carries for 72 yards, and Adrian Landers 6 carries from 64 yards also had touchdown runs, and Brian Montoya threw a 48-yard touchdown pass to Ryan Strapper.
Nice.
Really getting those football player names right, too.
Yeah.
Sounds like it anyway, right?
Mm-hmm. I probably butchered a few. I apologize if I screwed up anybody's name.
No. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, Dom does it all the time, right?
All right. Marshfield. Ooh, this one's crushed. Marshfield 31, Bridgewater Raynham 13.
Whoa.
The Rams improved to 2-2 as Aiden True ran for 2 touchdowns. Anthony Molnar threw a 3-yard touchdown pass to Brady Crowley. Thomas Kelly kicked a 27-yard field goal. Nick Coppola scored a 1-yard rush. Jack Regan 2 sacks, and Will Devine interception had defense contributions. Dawson Dosby ran for 196 yards and a touchdown for the Trojans.
Nice.
Nice. It's right by my home turf, Bridgewater, Rainham.
So you're from Bridgewater?
From
Rainham?
Bridgewater, but
Oh,
I
no
didn't go
kidding.
to the high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This is another crushing game. Cohasset 48, Carver 14.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Lamb Appleton was all over the field for the Skippers, scoring 3 touchdowns on offense, 2 receiving, 1 rushing, and returning an interception back 75 yards to the end zone in the third quarter. Will Baker tossed from 3 scores and rushed for 1. Jamie Smith hauled over a 30-yard touchdown reception from Baker in the second quarter, and Charlie Donovan ran for a 5-yard touchdown in the fourth. The Crusaders were led by quarterback Tyler Lennox, receiver Robbie Pearson, and the touchdown scored by Derek Loops and Jameson Helms.
Very nice. Very nice. Doing a great job there, Justin.
Thanks.
You got a whole nother page?
It's all one page. I'm just
Woo!
slowly scrolling
Yeah,
down.
that sounds good.
Middleborough 42, East Bridgewater 16. Trevor Poirier returned an interception 29 yards from a score and also hold a 9-yard touchdown pass for the Screamers. Jacob Briggs ran for 3 touchdowns, covering 6, 9, and 11 yards, while Balogu Satamwa had a 9-yard touchdown run. Ethan Polio threw a 4-quarter touchdown passes to Patrick Donahue, 60 yards, and Sean Keane, 6 yards for the Vikings, 2-2.
This is one great article.
Yeah, there's lots of information.
Lots of it.
And where are you picking that up from?
The Patriot Ledger.
Patriot
Oh,
Ledger.
there you go.
All right. Yeah, they have a couple great sports beat writers out there.
Yeah.
Brockton 52, Natick 17. Cam Mortrio ran for 4 touchdowns in his first start at quarterback for the Boxers, 3-1. K.O. Onrison, Kristen Paul, and Margarudo Powell also scored touchdowns. Donovan Monroe, Ronwin Baptist III, and Devin Davigan were all standouts on defense.
Nice.
Now this one's actually a close score as opposed to a
Oh,
crushing
we like
beating.
those. Challenging.
Staunton 35, All-Rams 32.
That's a close one.
There were 3 lead changes in the final 92 seconds. Staunton's Jared Daughtry put the Black Knights ahead 27-26 with a 2-yard touchdown with a minute 32 remaining. But OA's Chad Sullivan ran 5 touchdown runs, put the Tigers 2-2 up with a 48-yard touchdown run. The Black Knights got the ball back with 25 seconds remaining, and Daughtry found Alex Hoynia with a 63 touchdown pass for the winning score. Daughtry also threw a 61-yard touchdown pass to Tag Schwerskakini.
Ooh.
Heinen also had a 13-yard touchdown run.
Very nice.
Silver Lake 36, Plymouth North 8. Nick Peterson punched in with a pair of touchdowns for the Lakers. Wes Griffin, DJ Gilmore, and John Dickerson also capitalized on short distance red zone chances for Silver Lake. Plymouth North drops to 0-4.
Haven't got the win yet.
I
No.
know, right?
They'll come soon.
They'll get their time someday.
Yeah.
Plymouth South 29, Hanover 27.
That's a close
The-
one.
The Panthers saw a 21-0 lead disappear, but held on for the win in
wow.
overtime over the Hawks. Cassius Johnson had a 25-yard touchdown run and a 74-yard touchdown reception for South before leaving with a shoulder injury late in the first half. Panthers quarterback Cole Burnstorm threw a 21-yard touchdown pass to Nicholas McNulty and Reguligan. On the first position of overtime, Burnstorm hit Jamie Andrews with a 10-yard touchdown pass and found McNulty on a 2-point convention pass. Hanover answered with QB Ben Schwartzleg's 6 touchdown run, but South denied Nick Freely over on the 2-point conversations run to clinch the victory.
Nice.
Situate 28, Pembroke 27, literally a 1-point
That's
lead.
Wow.
Decided by you can win the game by a field goal. Nice.
Right.
The Sailors held off the Titans, led by offensive linemen Danny Thompson and Shane Johnson. Colin Molloy and Jameson Honolin Both ran for over 100 yards. The Sailors finished with over 300 yards rushing. William Chatton had 2 touchdowns, including a 23-yard pass from Jackson Blinson. In the loss, Jackson Thompson held in 15 receptions for 162 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also ran 11 times for 45 yards and a touchdown, and returned kickoff 90 yards for a score. Jake Falco was 12 of 20, passing for 307 yards with 2 touchdowns.
Oh wow, 12 completions for 300 yards. That's a lot.
Sure is.
Sure is. Oh, taking a sip of water. I love it.
Yeah.
How much time will you have
We
there?
have about 35 seconds.
35 seconds. All right. Want to take it out, Justin?
Sure. You are listening to Fort Deep Sports Talk here at the radio station at 1320 AM Attleboro. We'll be back soon after a few messages. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to 4 Deep Sports Talk here at the news station at 1320 AM Attleboro. I'm going to continue going over football scores in the South Shore Division and in highlights on players. Here we go. So, Bristol Plymouth 36, South Shore Tech 6. The Vikings fall to 2-2. Jared Madden ran for a touchdown. Todd Egan had 57 yards rushing, while Matt Sag had 51. Milton 28, Walpole 14. In a battle of undefeated Bay State Herja teams, the Wildcats prevailed 4-0. Needham 28, Williams 7. The Wildcats fall to 2-2. Hingham 13, William Hanson 7. Jack Nicholas a 7-yard run, and Jeremy Alice 14-yard run scored touchdowns for the Harbormen. Even Casey had a 1-yard touchdown run for the Panthers. For WH, Casey and Sam Ace combined for 17 tackles. Patrick Dolan had an interception. Dolan hurled a 45-yard pass from Cam Burrows to set up the Panthers' score. And that's it.
Nice.
And for
Great job there.
Nice job.
and for the games today, Thyler Academy at BB&N is at 3:30, and Loris Academy is at Milton Academy at 3:30.
Right in the pouring rain.
Wow, that's awesome. That's a great job, Justin. Have to tell you that was a great job.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I think that's the longest time you've been on the air, broadcasting, saying high school sports, because we know that Dom loves to take over and excuse me. But yeah, great job there.
Thanks.
And Joe, awesome on the board. Awesome. My husband is like, wow, you guys are doing a good job.
Yeah, we're trying here. We're trying. So, you said you can cover yours.
Yeah. Actually, I covered the Bay State Conference, and the two divisions there are the Harrogate. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's the Harrogate division and the Cary division. And so the Bay State Conference in the Harrogate division is Braintree, Milton, Needham, Walpole, and Weymouth. And in the Cary division, it is Brookline, Framingham, Natick, Newton North, and Wellesley. So I'm just going to go over the scores from last night, Friday Night Lights. And I can tell you there were a couple big upsets. So I'll just go down the list here. In Bay State football last night, it was Holliston over Braintree, 35-6. Dover Sherborne Raiders over Dedham, 24-0. Needham, the Needham Rockets over the Weymouth Wildcats, 28-7. Natick and Brockton. So get this. The Brockton Boxers, 52 over Natick, 17. Imagine that.
And Brockton scored, I think, like 42 last week or something like that in their overtime win. So, yeah, they've put up a lot of points these past couple games.
They sure have, and they're the team to watch, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Then I have Milton, the Milton Wildcats over the Walpole Rebels. That's 28-14. And then it was Norwood, the Mustangs, over Medfield, the Warriors, 28-0. Today there is a game. Actually, it's tonight, 6:30, and it's Brookline, the Warriors, against Framingham, the Flyers. So that's 6:30 tonight. And let's see, in the Bay State Division, a couple of games going on today, I believe it is. Oh, no, that's next week. Yeah, next week is in the Harrogate Division, it is Needham at Braintree and Milton at Weymouth and Shrewsbury at Walpole. Games today, no, that was last night. Needham, Braintree, Bay State, blah, 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 blah. Hold on. So there are two games today in the Bay State Division, and it is Brockton and Natick. Actually, did we go over that
That went
score?
over
That was
last night.
last night.
52-17, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then, Newton North and Wellesley. I think that's 1 o'clock today. Yep. But that's all I have, and I can tell you, those divisions are pretty competitive, especially Brockton. Very interesting, to see what transpires there because it's pretty close by, number one. Number two, yeah, we have a lot of connections over at Brockton, and we do call a lot of sports over there. So, yeah, we'll keep an eye out on that.
Absolutely. So I wanted to do our friend Casey a favor and cover Hockomock for her today.
Woo-hoo,
Um,
Casey.
Good luck to Casey in her flag football tournament today.
So Casey, you know you're gonna owe Joe one. And thank you, Joe, for covering,
course.
her division. That's great.
So, I wanted to go over actually the standings for heading into week 5 for the Hockomock League. So we have the Kelly Rex division for Hockomock League. We have Franklin at 3-1 overall. We have King Philip, who's 4-0, Milford, who's 4-0, Attleboro, who is also 4-0. Attleboro 3-1. North Attleboro, who is 2-1, and Taunton, who is 3-1. And then the Davenport division, we have Mansfield 3-1, Stoughton 2-2, Canton 3-1, Foxborough 1-3, and Oliver Ames 2-2. So 2 pretty competitive divisions we have over there. But what the game that I really wanted to, that kind of caught my eye, it was a 21-20 Franklin win over North Attleboro.
Wow.
So it was
That was a close one.
game. Franklin handed North Attleboro their first loss of the season. It went right down to the wire. North Attleboro actually, they had a chance to win the game after a turnover on downs by Franklin with 1:19 left in the game. So they must have gone for it on 4th down and did not get it.
Right, right.
So a gain. So for North Attleboro, it was a gain from Bryce Kaiser, which led them midfield. So they started to gain a little bit of momentum, but a sack by Franklin's defense and an incomplete pass killed a lot of their momentum. Franklin actually picked the ball off with an interception with 36 seconds left, but penalties on both sides offset. So they just replayed the play, but at North Attleboro was unable to capture the win, even being a little back after midfield. So crushing defeat.
Ooh,
but
right.
they might be wanting a revenge game, even if it means come playoff time.
Oh, you know it. You know it.
Those interdivision playoff games.
Definitely most exciting, and yeah, looking forward to those. So that means, homecomings will be coming up, and usually a lot of rival teams play each other.
Oh yeah,
That should be a lot of fun,
absolutely.
right? Do
Yeah.
you go see any of the games?
No, I haven't been to a game recently, but I can't help wondering though, in the quest for a revenge game, if the people that lost are gonna try to get cocky during the game.
Oh, of
Oh, yeah.
course,
Oh, yeah.
of course. You want that win so bad, and plus you're playing in front of your town, so.
So with the Mayflower League, the one that I've been covering, we have Blue Hills will be facing Diamond next weekend. Southeastern will be at Tri-County. Old Colony will be at Upper Cape, and then Atlantis Charter will be at Holbrook Avon. So these will be interesting matchups. Diamond, I don't think has a conference win yet against their conference. And
Wow.
Blue Hills is undefeated in their conference, so that
That's interesting.
upset alert might be coming for if Blue Hills takes them lightly.
Are they
So-
playing at Diamond?
Yeah, they're playing at Diamond. Yeah.
Wow, that could be a huge upset.
We'll see.
Huge. So most of you know that Diamond Regional Vocational Technical High School is in Fall River.
Right.
So yeah, playing against an outside of Boston Blue Hills team, that could be very, very exciting.
And then Southeastern, I be at Tri-County. Southeastern is 0-2 for their conference, while Tri-County is 2-1. So Southeastern will be looking to capture their first conference win. Old Colony will be facing Upper Cape. Old Colony is 1-1 in their conference, and Upper Cape will be 1-2. So roughly around the same record. Obviously, Upper Cape has one more loss in their conference, so we'll see how that even matchup will go. And then Atlantis Charter is 0-2 in their conference, and Holbrook Avon being 3-1. So Atlantis will be looking to capture their first conference win as well.
Great job, Joe. Great job.
We'll be it'll be a fun weekend of football coming up next weekend.
And for all of us here at 4 Deep Sports Talk, congratulations this week to all the winners in high school football. Next week, I know homecomings are starting early. It is Columbus Day weekend next weekend, so we are going to take a break, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take a break. Next Saturday, give us a nice long weekend. So we will 15 seconds. Wow, this
Yeah.
ended perfectly.
Yeah, fast.
So we want to thank
Fast day.
everybody for listening. We'll update you when we get back in a couple weeks. You were listening to WARA 1320 4 Deep Sports Talk. We are streaming and Facebook Live, and so we'll catch you next time.
Thank you for listening.